This is my third time filming this video. Hello guys. Hello. My little angels. And welcome back, or welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be answering you guys' questions. A little brief intro. I'm gonna kind of spit this at you. So beware, because I've filmed this 2 times already, so I'm like, it's rolling off the tongue, but I do have COVID right now. My sister tested positive and I have a sore throat. So I'm gonna get tested when I actually have like a couple days where I'm exposed to her, because she just got it yesterday. So yes, that's fun. And I also did make a Venmo just in case you guys want to donate, because as we all know, I don't make any money from YouTube. I will never be able to make money from YouTube because my channel, like, something happened a while ago that I just can never make money. So, it's like an AdSense problem. It's not my age, it's not anything else. But, yeah. So, I just made a Venmo in case you guys want to donate. No pressure, obviously. I would never ask people to donate to my channel just in case you want to. Yeah. Okay, let's get on with the questions. The first question says, see, how has having a YouTube channel helped you grow in terms of personality and character? Has it made you more or less insecure, social, sympathetic, etc, etc, etc? So, to be honest, there's some ways which is positive and some ways which is negative. I'd say I've never been a confident person. This doesn't mean like being like, oh my gosh, my life is so hard, but I've always been insecure. YouTube, people can be mean. I mean, I am so lucky. I am a mid-sized cis white woman, so obviously I get treated so much better than thousands of other creators on YouTube, which is disgusting, and I hate YouTube for that. But no, not like YouTube itself, but I hate that. So I feel like I can't really speak on this because I have so much privilege on the platform, but people are so mean to me, I guess. But I do have a pretty positive page, but it still does make me insecure because a lot of people know me as like ASMR girl or like in my personal life, and it's really embarrassing, and people, I don't know, and it just kind of makes everyone notice you, and when you already don't like yourself, it makes you more insecure. Social, I've made a lot of friends, which I love. Brooke, Sam, Christian, all of my amazing friends off of YouTube. I love them. They're so down to earth, so sweet. Sam and I watch Euphoria like every night. I love her to death. Wasn't be ASMR. But yeah. Sympathetic. Well, I prefer empathetic. I feel like sympathetic, I don't like that word. But empathetic, I don't think it's made me more empathetic. I've always, this isn't me trying to be like toot my own horn. I'm being so annoying in this video. I'm so sorry, guys. But I'd say I've always been an empathetic person. I try to see all sides of things and like put myself in other people's shoes. Sorry for my dogs. I don't really get mad at people. I don't really get, like, I try not to be judgy, but YouTube hasn't really changed that at all. Because I don't want YouTube to take over my life. It's not a job. I don't make money. I'm never going to. It's just for fun. It's just my little hobby. Okay. What made you want to start an ASMR channel, and is there a certain ASMR channel that you're inspired by? Okay, so when I was young, like this is when I was 12, I was like, I knew I was gonna be a beauty influencer or an ASMR artist. I found ASMR when I was 11, and I loved it. I found China Unique and Corona, and those were like my first, and Dean ASMR, which I still stuck with them today, but those were like my first 3, and I was kind of just like, let's start one. My friend kind of dared me to, so I just started the channel. But I didn't really think it was gonna go anywhere. Like at first it was like, haha, why don't you start an ASMR channel? I was like, yeah. So I don't know. Okay, what do you tell your hairstylist when she celebrity crushes. I don't think I have one. I like Edvin Redding. Edvin Redding. I don't know if that's how you say it. And Hugh Dancy and Alexa Demi. Okay, and obviously, Sydney Sweeney. But anyway, how do you like to be comforted when you're sad? Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but if it's like a partner or a close friend, I like to be bothered a little bit. If it's my family, I don't like it. It makes me mad. But if it's like a friend or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but I have a boyfriend, that's what I like, because I will never admit that I'm sad. Like, if you ask me, I'll be like, oh my gosh, my day is going so well. Like, if I was literally having the worst day of my life and you came up to me and said, how's your day? I'd be like, oh, my day's amazing, how's yours? So if I'm sad, like, I need somebody to be like, you're sad, why are you sad? And then kind of like, you know, if I'm gonna talk about it, which I don't like to talk about it unless it's with someone that I'm really close with, but I don't know. Okay. But I don't think I've ever willingly talked about my feelings with somebody except for one time, and it was like a crisis. Okay. Do you see yourself doing ASMR in 2 years? I actually don't know. I really don't know. I think that if I was doing it in 2 years, it might be on a different channel where I could pursue it as a career, because it's just a fun hobby that I do like after school or whenever. But if I was doing it when I will be 17 then. So, because I'm 15. So, I feel like I'd want to start looking at it as more of a career pathway, because I need to get a job over the summer and start pursuing a career. I don't know. How do you manage your time? Seeing that you have school at ASMR to worry about, do you ever have the time to go out and socialize with your friends and family? Okay, so socializing with my friends is like one of my top priorities. At school, at least. Like, I love to talk to my friends. Even though I don't really go out that much, do I? I don't really hang out with people. I actually don't know. I love to call people going out. I like to do, but I don't really invite people places because I get anxious. I'm like, what if they don't want to go? What if they don't like me? So I like it when people invite me places. But I kind of just do what I do. I don't have that much time to film ASMR. Like, for school, due in 2 weeks, or actually less than 2 weeks, I have, just for my healthcare class, essentials to healthcare, and I have 6 other periods other than this. Okay, so this is just one class's homework for the next 2 weeks. We have to do an entire 20-page APA formatted research paper on the coronavirus and the respiratory system, and we have to pick like a research topic in between that and find a bunch of sources and do an entire 20-page research paper. And then we have to do an entire try School is extremely stressful. I have such good friends, but I still don't ever feel like I belong in any friend group I'm ever in. Even though like there might people like if I'm friends with someone and I feel like our souls are connected, I still will feel like I don't belong and that they don't like me and that I'm not good enough to be their friend. Same with my I need to have a relationship that I'll get in. So it's nice to be away from school and all of that negativity that nobody puts on me. It's just on myself. But yeah, but I'm fine. Sorry, I just look at my face because I don't know what else. I mean, I know I should look at the camera, but it's scary to put your face on YouTube for like 100,000 people to see. That's so weird. So I'm like looking at my face to be like, do I look bad right now? Are people gonna judge me? So don't judge me. Anyway, if you had a baby boy right now, what would you name him? I'm 15. Hopefully I will not be having a baby boy right now. But I don't know actually, because okay, I know my comments are gonna be all like snowflake, snowflake, but I want to name my kid a gender neutral name so that they can decide who they want to be when they're older. But like not like a bad name, like still an amazing name that everyone's gonna be like, that's the most perfect name, just also gender neutral. Oops. So I really like the name River. I feel like it reminds me of River Phoenix, even though I've never watched any of his movies. But I'm gonna watch My Own Private Idaho. I think that's the one he's in, right? Yeah. I mean, that's Walking. I think it's River. It's River. But I think that's a really pretty name. And I just like the name Sage, but that would be for a girl, and it's not really gender neutral. So. Anyway. Okay. Okay, where do you see yourself moving to when you're older, like city or country? Okay, I'm gonna explain my life plan for you guys. Hopefully the video doesn't cut out right now because that would be really embarrassing and sad. So, I want to go to college in state, probably. Hopefully I can get a program that lets me do an exchange program where I could be in like England or France or somewhere in Europe, because I love to travel. I love to travel, and my dream is to travel. So if for 1 year in college I could go study abroad, meet some fun friends in a different country, that'd be super cool. And then after college, if I'm financially stable, because I want to get a scholarship so that I can go, I have all these right now, not to like flex, but hopefully, and if I do more extracurriculars, then hopefully I will be able to get a scholarship somewhere. And then hopefully my college, I have little to no debt, and I can backpack across Europe, live there for like a year, see the world, and then I'll come back, find a stable career, and start working for real. And I think I really like Savannah, Georgia. That's one of my favorite places. I cannot stand the cold, which is silly because I love the way that snow looks. I love snow, but I can't do the cold. I have seasonal, like the seasons affect my mood. Winter, this is me trying to push. Oh my gosh, I'm like venting to you guys. Shut up, Grace. I'm so sorry, but you know what I mean. Like in the wintertime, you're always more sad than in the summertime. Always. I think that's for everyone. If it's not, then call me crazy, because that's always been the case. So I have to move somewhere where it's sunny all the time so that I don't feel so sad in the wintertime. You know what I mean? I don't know. For me, it's like I just feel like moving somewhere hot would solve all my problems, and I know that it wouldn't, but I just need to, and I want to be tan because I'm so pale. I look like. Anyways. Okay. Yeah. Do you have a different perspective now that you have 100+ K? Like, how was it different for you, and how does it affect you? Okay. It is very different. Like, very, very, very different. Because YouTube for me, like, I never started it for subscribers, and this is gonna sleep and because it was fun. Those were like the two main reasons, half and half pretty much, maybe even more to have fun. To be honest, I just wanted to have a place where I could just go and, you know, be myself, and maybe that's selfish, but it was just so enjoyable, and